discuss equivalent fractions here. A lot of times when it comes to equivalent fractions, it's all about saying if the two fractions are the same or not. And also, but what you're going to find out is after you finish it, the numbers are not going to be quite the same, okay? But they're going to be equivalent until you actually do what? Reduce them. So if you have 3/4 equals to, what is the number there over 24? So what we can do is, one way of doing it, because we have different ways of doing it, one of them is to cross multiply and then divide it by 4. What does that mean? So that means 3 times 24 and then you divide it by 4, correct? But instead of doing 3 by 24 to get 72, you can just divide 24 and 4 because you can do that, you can reduce it, and that gives you 6. And 3 by 6 is what? Is 18. So 18 is going to be the number that you have there, okay? So another way of doing it is just looking at the numbers here, the two numbers at the bottom here, 4 and 24, and then say 24 divided by 4 gives me what? 6. So that means 3 by 6 will give me 18. So that's the other way of doing it. That might seem to be simpler, easier, quicker to do it, but it's always good to know this way as well. So that's another way of doing it, okay? So let's go onto that one and see what we're going to do. So in this case, we have 12 over 16 equals 6 over what? So again, in this case, you can cross multiply those two. So that will give you what? 16 times 6, then divided by 12, all right? And then we can simplify. So 6 to 12, that gives you 2 here and 1 here, right? And then 16 times 1 is 16, and that is 16 divided by 2, which is what? 8. So 8 is going to be the number that we're looking for on this side, okay? Or also the other way of doing it is just looking at it and then said, okay, so 12 divided by 6 gives me what? 2. So that would be the same thing. So 16 divided by 2 will give me 8. And then you get the number as well over there. So, you know, you have two different ways of doing that now, and that'll make your lives a lot easier. Okay?